The heartbeat of competition, the drama of the moment. This is NASCAR on McBlam Racing.
"13 races down and 3 to go until the chase cutoff, and the drivers below this cutoff line are hungry. So it only makes sense to come to the only track shaped like a dinner bell, Pocono Raceway, for today's running of the Gander RV 150. Welcome back, race fans, to the Gander Outdoors Truck Series Racing here on McBlam Racing. I'm your commentator and driver of the number 54 N29 Technologies Toyota Tundra for David Gilliland Racing, Mikey McBlam. And the urgency meter is over 9,000. Some drivers are desperate to get in, and other drivers are desperate to secure their position. Whatever side of the line these drivers are on, the point is that everyone is feeling the pressure.
It's unbelievable pressure, but we have 4 drivers below that cut line that I think can get to victory lane here. And the reason is they've had success at this racetrack, but this is a pretty tough place to win.
Oh, wow. There's so much strategy that's going to go into victory today. It's the NFL season's creeping upon us, right? Like in the crew chiefs that Hermie Sadler and Alan Cabana were talking about down there on pit road, to the head coaches in the NFL. And they all have a playbook, Phil. And I promise you, the playbook today is as thick as I've ever seen because of the options. We talked about how big this track is, how short the stages are. That opens up that playbook. And if the caution flies, you got to flip through some pages and reset and start all over. So our job is to make it clear and simple as to what these crew chiefs are doing. And we've talked to them all. I think we've got that covered. My favorite job today would be the driver. I'm going to sit behind that wheel, and the pit crews are going to worry about all that.
Tell me when you want me to pit.
I'll stop when you say so, and that's a fun job to have.
Well, it's time to find out which team's playbook will help their driver come out on top. So let's line up this band of hooligans for some NASTRUCKS at Pocono. All right, the field is set for the Gander RV 150 here at Pocono Raceway. Clay Greenfield, failed optical scanning station. We got our DGR teammate who had to change his engine after qualifying, and Johnny Sauter failed pre-race inspection. He's going to be starting at the back along with us, who we just wanted to start back here. But the story of the day is Ross Chastain with yet another pole. He's going to lead this band of hooligans to the line. Great flag is in the air. We're racing here at Pocono. First lap is complete. Matt Crafton has taken over the race lead away from Ross Chastain. We're going to go down into turn 1. Oh boy. Slide up the racetrack just a little bit there. 3 wide off turn number 1 there. Ooh, contact with Rafael Lassar and Haley Deegan on the outside. As you can see on the start, we just elected to just drop all the way to the back. I am not a fan of racing here in this game, so my goal is just to kind of stay out of the way. If I can stay out of the way and stay out of trouble, I figured that's good enough of a race for me. That's good enough of a race for me. Oh man, I got tight. Got a little bit tight there. Yeah, the handling on this track just doesn't make any kind of sense. Doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Sorry about that, Jennifer. Yeah, we just have such great straight line speed, but okay, we got Stuart Friesen out front now. Stuart Friesen looking for a stage win. I am glad that the apron is not death here, so I can drive it down there if I need to. But Yeah, just the overall handling on this track doesn't make any sense, and you can't shift like you would really need to give you some more turn into the corner, but I mean, you can. You're just going to be really, really slow. You're going to be slower than you normally would be here. Here we go. Off turn number 3, Stuart Friesen is going to win stage number 1. And we're going to finish the stage in 23rd. So, relatively short stages, only 3 laps, so that's the one good thing I can say about this racetrack is the trucks coming to this racetrack, at least the race is short. At least the race is short. So we got Stuart Friesen, Matt Crafton, Austin Hill, Ross Chastain, and Brett Moffitt will round out the top 5. Austin Wayne Self, Grant Enfinger, Tyler Dipple, Harrison Burton, and Sheldon Creed all get stage points. Those all-important stage points were a little bit loose, I'm noticing. Looks like the right rear was wearing down quite a bit there, even in the short time that we ran, but here we go. Green flag is in the air, stage 2 is underway. Okay, yeah, I forgot about this. Their tire wear is going to be much more drastic. Oh, wow. Mason Massey really drove it in there deep. I mean, I guess he had the room to do that. I didn't. I had a Jordan Anderson in front of me. Here we go. Breaking into the top 20. I just can't get it to turn in turn 2. But how about Dylan Lupton? Dylan Lupton, who started at the back along with us. I guess we're both kind of making our way through the field here. That engine change must have really worked for the 5 there. We're getting around Benjamin Rhodes, Corbin Forrester. Now catching up to Todd Gilliland. I think that's probably going to be it. Yeah, Todd Gilliland's going to go ahead and take that spot back. Yeah, there's really nothing I can do here. This is just one of those racetracks that I'm just it's no good in this game. It just isn't. Probably wouldn't mind driving it, say in the Cup Series or something, but I think it's just like the physics of the game in general for a track like this just don't line up. Anyway, stage 2 is only 2 laps, so over quickly. Like I said, it's over very quickly. Tyler Eckram almost got him some stage points. He was just outside of the top 10 there, but we have Stuart Friesen winning stage 1 and stage 2. Matt Crafton in second. Austin Hill, Grant Enfinger, Ross Chastain round out the top 5. The pole sitter, he just can't seem to. He can't seem to stay up there. Brett Moffitt, Harrison Burton, Austin Wayne Self, Sheldon Creed, and Tyler Dipple will round out the top 10. We're going to go ahead and pit, put some more tape on it, and then hopefully tighten the car up, tighten the truck up rather, and see what we can do from P11. I don't imagine we'll be able to maintain this spot, but we'll do what we can. Here we go. Green flag is in the air. Stage 3 is underway. Okay, the good news is there are no green flag pit stops, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay. Tyler Ankrum drives around us, goes into the top 10. There's Gus Dean. Sheldon Creed on our outside. I had a little bit of trouble with him at Kentucky. He's going to drive around on the outside. Oh, I got into Todd Gilliland there. Almost got into the wall. almost got into the wall. Like, no matter it, I just can't get the nose pointed in that corner. And I know it's because I would typically need to downshift, and that'll help me point the nose down there. But unfortunately, that's not the way it works here in this game. All right, gonna let Dylan Lupton go on by. As we go into turn number 1. Yeah, this doesn't make a whole lot of sense. You see the back of the truck just kind of wiggling back and forth. Well, it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. The best I can say is like the truck almost feels like it's front wheel drive. That's the best way I could really put it. It just feels like it's front wheel drive. Just here though. Everywhere else I can kind of feel that, like I can feel the back tires under me. It's just like here I can't feel the back tires under me, and it just feels like I'm front wheel drive the whole time. Somehow I logged my best lap ever at this track. Okay, inside of Clay Greenfield. Oh, I'm sorry, Clay. Sorry about that. Yeah, top 16 have pretty much pulled a huge gap on the rest of the field. So we got the top 16 and then the back 16, basically. Stuart Friesen's dominating this race right now. I think he's on track to get his second win of the season. So it'll be good for him to kind of solidify his spot in the Truck Series playoffs. And if you're wondering, yes, I still don't like referring to them as the playoffs. If you're wondering, but it is what it is. I got to call it what it is. 5 laps to go in the race. 7 laps on fuel. Oh, we got a smoker up ahead, I think. I feel like I saw smoke. I do see smoke. I do see smoke. Who is it? Is that Sheldon Creed? Okay, that looked like Sheldon Creed had a problem there. Okay, oh boy. Oh boy, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. I think I just blocked my teammate in there. I'm sorry about that, Tyler. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen here shortly. I'm surprised it didn't happen earlier. But that caution comes out most likely for Sheldon Creed. We're going to start P14 on the outside lane. Green-white checker. 2 more laps to go. It'll be all over. Green flag is back in the air. Stuart Friesen trying to join the multiple win club here at Pocono. You'll lead him into turn 1. Ooh, they're a little bit slow right now. I gotta be a little bit more careful. Austin Hill all over our back bumper. Oh, Todd Gilliland looking to the inside of Austin Wayne Self. We go down in the grass. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Oh, contact with Clay Greenfield. You got to give me a little bit more room than that, buddy. You got to give me a little bit more room than that. Here we go. Off turn number 3. Side by side with Clay. Clay takes the position away. All right, white flag is in the air. Trying to give you a push, buddy. You need to go 3 wide. He's not going to go 3 wide. I was going to try to give him a push, but it didn't look like Clay was wanting to go 3 wide there, so that's all right. We go to the inside. Austin Wade Self, 3 wide. Got to get around Grant Enfinger before we enter turn number 2. And And okay, hey, the truck turned there. All right. Got Todd Gilliland on the outside. Oh man, but Stuart Friesen feeling the pressure from behind from Matt Crawford and Brett Moffitt. Who's going to make it to the line first? Stuart Friesen joins the multiple win club, and we're going to finish the race in the top 10. Alright guys, so here are the race results for the Gander RV 150 here at Pocono Raceway. Stuart Friesen has just about the most dominating performance you could ask for at Pocono, so good for Stuart. He got himself his first or second win of the season. I'll have to go back and I'll see when I get to the point standings. But Matt Crafton comes in second. Third is Austin Hill. Fourth is Tyler Dipple. Rounding out the top five is last week's winner, Brett Moffitt. Well, not last week, but last race winners, Brett Moffitt. Sixth is Harrison Burton. Dylan Lupton, our teammate, finishes in the top 10. Awesome. Gus Dean in eighth, and ninth is Ross Chastain. And rounding out the top 10 is ourselves. How about it? How about it? Last to 10th. All right. So here is the rest of the field. You can pick out your favorite truck driver. Other teammate finished 16th. Mark Kligerman finished 20th. And let's see. We got Haley Deegan in 27th. The only truck out of the race was Josh Remy, who fell out of the race. He was the cause of that final caution that more likely, without him, we wouldn't have got that top 10. But, you know, so bad for him, good for us. Matt Crafton logs the fastest lap of the race with a 54.66. The most laps led goes to Stuart Friesen. Like I said, dominating performance. 19 laps led on the day. Dylan Lupton on the move from 31st to 7th. You weren't the only one on the move. Okay, all right, teammate. And Josh Remy, the tough break, for starting 6th and finishing dead last. And here are the point standings after Pocono. We are still in the lead, 653 points. Now, wow, Brett Moffitt closed in quite a bit there. He closed in quite a bit. He's only 12 points behind us. Ooh, we gotta watch our back here. We gotta watch our back. Brett Moffitt's on to something. We gotta watch our back. But Matt Crafton is in third. Ross Chastain is in fourth. Fifth is Harrison Burton. Sixth is Stuart Friesen. Seventh is Grant Enfinger. Eighth is Tyler Ankrum, our teammate. Ninth is Tyler Dipple, and rounding out the top 10 is Austin Hill. Let's switch to the playoff standings. Still in the lead, followed by Brett Moffitt, Ross Chastain. Stuart Friesen got his first win of the season. I was thinking it was his first win, but I wasn't 100% sure. But yeah, Stuart Friesen, dominating performance at Pocono. Much deserved win for the 52 team there. We have Grant Enfinger in rounding out the top 5. 6 is Tyler Ankrum. 7th is Matt Crafton, and rounding out the playoff grid is Harrison Burton. So Tyler Dipple is now one. Oh my gosh. Tyler Dipple, Austin. Oh, these guys are out. These guys are out. No way. No way. We got the Dirt Derby in Michigan coming up. There's no way these guys are going to be able to make up that amount of points. And I mean, Harrison Burton would have to miss the race at this point. So it's unfortunate, but these are pretty much the top 8 that are going to, unless one of them gets a win. Now, I'm not counting my eggs before they hatch, but one of them gets a win, things could be different. We also needing a win. Ben Rhodes, Gus Dean, Christian Eckes, also myself, and Dylan Lupton, our other teammate. But yeah, it's. I don't want to count them out just yet, but on points right now, not making it on points. But look, I'm be honest with you guys. Oh, new incentive contract, 3 top 10s. The other one was 4 top 5s. And the next tracks coming up are going to be Eldora, which is coming up next. And then we have Michigan, Bristol to kick off the playoffs, and Canadian Tire. And while I feel very confident at Eldora, I feel pretty confident at Michigan. Fairly confident at Michigan that we can get a top 5. Bristol, I'm all but certain, unless something stupid happens. You know, like you always got to account for those unknowns, but I feel very, very confident at Bristol to get a top 5, especially with the setup that we have. And those 3 I am very confident of top 5s. Canadian Tire, Canadian Tire is a whole different ball game. We did get a top 10 the last time we were out there. This is why I have 3 top 10s. But top 5 might be pushing things. I know we have the speed. It's just, do I have the talent, the road course talent, to be able to pull something like that off? And it's going to be tough. It's going to be really tough. But I like Canadian Tire. I do like Canadian Tire. I wish some of the physics weren't as wonky at the road courses. But I regardless of which, I still do like Canadian Tire. But I'm about maybe 40% confident on a top 5 there. So top 10, I'm pretty confident. Top 5, I don't know about that. That's going to be a tall order to get there. Plus, we're in the playoffs, so yeah, it's going to be balls to the wall then. So we got to make sure we're up on it. But I don't want to be trying too hard. I also have to keep in mind the big picture here. Big picture. I don't want to be trying too hard and mess myself up and then have a Kevin Harvick situation. So I don't want that. So that's why 3 top 10s, playing it safe. I'm just glad that Pocono is over with. I could not get done with that race sooner. I'm glad that it's short, but it's just, I would rather race with the physics at the road course than race at Pocono, because Pocono doesn't make any sense. It really, really doesn't. The way that you have to drive it to have any type of speed, it just doesn't make any sense. Well, I should say this. The way I understand Pocono and the way this game portrays Pocono, they do not match at all. They are 180 from each other just about, and the way you have to take these turns, and Pocono is just, it's stupid. It just is. It's just stupid. I can understand, like, you probably have some fun, like maybe in a league race or something like that, where you don't have to race AI, but just racing AI at Pocono is not fun. It's just not fun. So we got the Dirt Derby coming up. You guys know I'm not the greatest dirt racer of all, but hey, we finished second last time. Last time we were at Eldora was just about the most amazing finish. We had Matt Crafton taking the win there, so I'm looking for redemption. We almost got him, but we got too loose off the turn there and just about wrecked it coming off the turn. But it was a good race. A lot of fun. I know you can go full throttle around there. I don't do full throttle around there just because I like the competitiveness of the AI. They don't tend to like ping pong you. If you have the impact forces on low and stuff like that, they don't tend to ping pong you. If you go online or whatever, then it's a completely different story. But I like Eldora. Eldora is going to be fun. Got a special new intro that I made well in advance, but special new intro that's coming out for that. So that's going to be awesome. And the race is going to be awesome. But this race was far from awesome. So comment below, #Pocono is stupid. I have no idea. I still do not understand why we go to the trucks there. Why do we go to the trucks there? But why the trucks go to Pocono? I have no idea. That doesn't make any sense to me. It's the weirdest track ever to race trucks. I will give you most 2-mile racetracks, but and 2.5-mile racetracks, but Pocono, no. That's probably not one you want to take the trucks to. So anyway, guys. That's all I got for today. Thank you so much for tuning into NASCAR Gander Outdoor Truck Series Racing here on McBlam Racing. Excuse me. If you enjoy these races, I do them every weekend following the Camping World Truck Series IRL, so be sure to subscribe, click the notification bell so you don't miss an upload, and leave a like on the video because that supports the series and helps out a whole lot, and YouTube is doing things stupid with the like, so make sure you hit that like button, and Thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I'll see you at Eldora.